Greetings and salutations and welcome to Kerno EXP live stream Stuka build part 2. Now, I've done a bit of prepping, folks, since the last video. As you can see, we've put a few more parts in where the pilot and the gunner goes, and we've just put together the engine component, which is right here. So now, what am I doing now then with it? Well, we're going to assemble the front wings and go from there. So we've scrabbled together some old pegs for that. So yep, so let's start assembling the wings. Here we go, folks. So we've already done a little bit of prepping, and now we just got to glue this on. So we'll do that, folks. So here we go. Right, everybody's all good. Been doing a bit of research today, folks, because obviously if you guys have been watching or members of the channel and what have you, you will know that we're in the process of getting some gear together to do some abseiling, and I've been working on a location. Whoops! Oh my god! I've been working on a location to do that safely. So we found a location, folks, which is not far from where we live. And oh bugger! So yeah, we've got a location to do it safely. It's quite a safe area. And right, so we got the first one on. So what we'll do now is go straight into the second one. Straight into the second wing here. Yeah, because we're planning to do some mine exploring, and I found a ideal spot for that. I've done a bit of it before, folks, to be honest, mine exploring, that is, so you know, I know what to expect. We've got all the correct gear now for that, for a safe exploration. Okay, so there's the wings together. That's an old school tactic of holding the wings together. I used to do that when I was younger. Glue the wings together with like that, and then hold them together with pegs, like, you know. So now then. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that, should I? That's associated to a fucking dick. The next aircraft we build after this one, because I've been digging in my extensive collection of aircraft, and it's going to be another Nazi, I'm afraid. We're going to do that one. Now, my son has got a kit that he wants to build, and it's a Star Wars kit like this. So, oh yeah, he's just given me the box, folks. So we're going to film building this. And also, my son has got this kit. So we're going to build those on the channel as well. I know this is turning into like a model channel at the moment, folks. It's not. We're not really 100% dedicated to building models. We're mostly to do with exploring and drone flights and stuff like that. But because of the current situation, can't really do that a great deal at the moment. But don't worry, we have got some in the archive to release, so I can still keep it going for now. Right, so that's drying. What's the next thing we can do?
Can you take this apart? So like the two bits there, because I need to put the
Oh, right, you've been doing it already.
Yeah, I need to put the glass in.
Oh, my son's already started, folks. Look.
I need to take the two like edges off so I can put the glass in.
You need to what? Is it just click together kit, is it? Does it need to be glued?
Some bits do, but not at the moment.
Oh, right. So you want it taken apart? Sorry, folks. Son's taken over.
I'm taking over.
Oh, dear. It's a bit fiddly, isn't it, mate?
Mm.
Bloody hell, what have you done? Oh, we'll have to have a go at that later, alright?
That in past.
Oops. Talking shite again. Nothing new, eh, folks? Okay, right, now then. What was we doing? Dunno. Right, we've got the wings together. So, that should be fairly strong there now. So we'll just take the pegs off. So we'll just roughly right, that's quite easy. Right, we'll glue that in place right now, folks. I need to get some more cement before too long now, because we're so yeah. I can hear myself echoing downstairs, folks. I think the wife is watching.
No, me.
Oh, it's you, is it, Charlie? Oh, right. My son's spying on me, folks.
Did it.
We got 4 people watching.
No.
Oh, you've done it, have you?
I did it.
All right.
Because I had to put it in first like this.
Yeah.
Do that.
Look, Charlie, look, we got it. Got the wings on now.
You do the propeller like the nozzle.
Yeah, I'm going to put the engine on next. It does say here that you've got to do that. Right, engine. Right, folks. Let's get the let's get the engine on. Greetings to a bird in the hand. Yes, the Thunderbolt is virtually finished. I'm not really sure. Am I going to show you that, to be honest, because it's in its final position pretty much.
It's hanging up in his room. That's what he's going to say.
Yeah.
Not pretty good.
What I'll do, folks, is I'll get a picture with my phone and I'll quickly show. I don't know if I can do this or no, but we shall see. Now, if I just take a picture with the phone and then I can show the folks, can I? Right. Right, let's try and do that, yeah? Okay. Right, so it's not completely finished, but we've got to paint the propellers, and there's a couple other transfers that needs to go on, but here it is. So I'm fairly well pleased with that, to be honest. So this one's going to be a similar sort of colour and what have you, because obviously it's artistic license, isn't it, folks? You know. But I believe these stukas were painted in green, so that's pretty good. Right, let's have a look a bit more at the resurrections here a minute. What is next? Ah, the rear. The rear. You'll have to excuse me a minute, folks. I'm a bit got a bit of gas. You have to excuse me. Oh, sorry. Call of nature, folks. Don't know what came over me. Oh, dearie me. Right, let's get these rear. Do you know the Stukas were shot down in great deals of numbers because they were fairly slow aircraft. Right, we've got some other parts here. Now, what are they? Oh, they're their ones. These ones here.
It's good to see your son taking interest in.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me. Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
You can hear a lot of yourself now, can't you?
Pardon?
You can hear a lot of yourself.
Yeah, I didn't realise that because I left this room, didn't I? Yeah, my son Charlie's only now really kind of got into it a little bit.
I've done one before, but your wing fell off.
There's somebody out there. We got CCTV, folks, and we can see what's going on, which is pretty good.
Look what I've done.
Oh, yeah.
Show the camera.
Go on then, you show.
Show the effect down.
I've picked up the word folks from Ian Stead on with IKS. And it's stuck, folks. Folks. Right. It's getting some of the flashing off here. Sorry if you can't see a lot. I do apologise. Let's just adjust the camera a bit.
Readjustments, you see.
Right, let's have a look.
Oh, shit.
They can't really see that,
Yeah.
can they?
Yeah.
This is the Star Wars.
Not done yet, though. Just
It's a bit too bright, actually, because of the lighting, but
We'll
we'll give a bit more of an update later on with that. There you go.
the lighting.
What do you mean?
The lighting.
Okay.
The lighting strikes again.
Oh, you got headphones. Yeah, we're going to get some. Well, I've got headphones, but I need to get some better ones, to be honest.
I've got wireless ones.
Okay, right. This might be a bit fiddly, actually, this bit here, because...
It's way smaller than the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Thunderbolt's a fat one,
Let's
isn't
have a look at the wings in a minute. Right, so those go on the back, like that. Oh, flipping heck, that is bloody fiddly.
I've got small fingers.
Okay, right. Well,
Why don't you use tweezers?
we'll glue that. Well, the thing is, if it slips in the tweezers, it's going to go the other side of the room. I'm never going to find it. So at least we're doing it this way. I've got half a chance of half a chance of finding it. Right. So here we go.
Right.
Well, that's on there. Probably a bit too much glue, but it's on there. So what we'll do is I'll just drop that there like that, leave that dry. Surprising how long this glue is lasting. This is the second kit now.
What? So is that Nazi one?
This is a German, yeah, Deutschland.
What's the Thunderbolt?
The Thunderbolt is the USA.
So you could have just send it movement.
Yeah. Well, this is not going to be ready to go on display for a while yet.
Well, it's yeah, mine will probably be the same size because this is only the front bit. Look,
Oh, right, yeah.
will be just
So that's 172 then, Charlie, that is.
I was playing a game yesterday and I was fighting this thing.
Yeah. What Star Wars is that on then?
Oh, it's from episode 2.
Episode 2.
Yeah, it's episode 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly 3.
Mostly 3.
And some of the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, eh? Right, so that's my mum burping then, folks. Sorry about that. She does tend to
Be a bit gassy.
be a bit gassy. Yeah, never mind, eh? Right, now then.
How many views you got for?
Well, let's talk about mine exploring for a minute, folks, shall we? The other day, yesterday, came another gizmo that I bought for that. I don't know if I showed you folks or no, but I'll just get it in a minute. It's this here, which is a little pulley, and vertical. So if you've got it set up like that and you're pulling from that down, it will hold 20 kilonewton, which is unbelievable. And on the sides, which is this side here and the other side, it holds 10 kilonewton, which is like unbelievable. So I think we're going to get another one of these so we can rig up a pulley system, so we can like lift a great weight or lower ourselves down into an area which is otherwise awkward to get to, sort of thing. But we won't be using this sort of kit until we've got a little bit more accomplished with it all, you know. Like I said before, I have done a bit of this down at a place called Bishop's Forum, which is near Falmouth. I couldn't think of the name the other day, folks, but that was quite a few years ago. So we're just going to refresh ourselves a bit, and I might tag along with a couple of the other groups that do that sort of thing. So yeah, I think, to be honest, it's going to take a few months to get used to it, really, and build the upper body strength up a bit. I'm not a weakling or anything, but I haven't done anything like that for quite a while. So we're taking our time. We're not jumping straight into it, folks. We're going slow, and eventually, perhaps next year, we might be quite well accomplished at it. So we'll be able to do some vertical SRT. Yeah. What colour do you want? Do you want green?
I need a red or a grey.
A red or a grey? Well, I do have a red here, but it's not very good. There. It's not a very good one, though, but it needs mixing.
Mixing with water?
No, don't need mixing with water. Well, it needs mixing because it's probably the stuff inside is like congealed.
Congealed?
Yeah. Well, if you could just hang on for a bit and just leave me to do a bit more on this, and then we can do a bit on yours. Now then, which way? I think we'll just get one of these on now, because this is going to be fiddly.
That said the thumbs up to me.
Is it?
Yeah. I gave it a thumbs up on my PlayStation.
Oh, good lad.
Have you showed the folks this?
No, I haven't.
Should I show that?
Right, that's on.
Have you showed them the other one you're going to do? That one?
Yeah, I've showed that, yeah. My son Charlie's got a piece of quartz that we found in a mine a few years ago. Can you see the crystals, folks? They're quartz crystals there, and this came from the north coast near Sally's Bottom, if you know where that is, which is near Porthtowan. And obviously you know that usually I'm a tour guide at an engine house, and we showed that to some folks and they couldn't believe it.
We need to paint these two.
Right, I'm gonna have to hold this now before so that can dry a bit, because it's.
Paint these in.
Does that need gluing? Does it?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Oh, right.
It needs
Okay.
painting.
Thank you very much for that.
Cool.
It's still a bit wobbly, that. Oh my God! Did you do that? Oh, Charlie, you beastly little pup!
I saw you go up. You leant up.
Oh, you're blaming it on me.
Bullshit. That wasn't me. Blame it on you. That was you. That's cool. When Crofty was abandoned, I used to pick up loads when I was walking on. A bird in the hand commented.
Yeah. I'm just about to read it. I'm just gonna get that lid on the glue because I can't leave that like that because it'll go off. Right. That's cool. When Crofty was abandoned, I used to pick up loads when walking. Yeah. There used to be a lot around there. When I was at Cornwall College, training to be a mechanical engineer, because I used to live in Tuckymull at the time, and there was, like you said, loads of it up there. But unfortunately, there's not a lot there now. Not really sure what's happening with Crofty. They keep saying that it's going to open and that, but it's not really done a lot, have they? Yeah, when I was living in Tuckymull, because I lived in Edward Street, which is just up from like the Tuckymull Hotel, I can remember South Crofty blasting, and you could feel it right through the ground. Amazing. Obviously, that's history now, isn't it? You know. But yeah. Well, my great granddad used to be a miner, and down in the St Day area, they used to live in a place called Todpole, near the arsenic refinery. And when my granddad was young, very young, younger than my son now, he said he remembered it all working. Like, you know, there's a massive tin shed there. Apparently, you can still see, if you really look, you can see where it was, because they gas axed all the metal struts that held the shed together. The foundation parts are still there, which is amazing. We flew over it ages back. I think it was last year. Right, this is coming on nicely, actually, folks. I'm quite impressed with this. I think we'll leave it dry now and probably call it a day, because I've got a bit of there's a bit of flashing on the wings here that I've got to sand off. So yeah, there's a bit of flash in there as well, which has got to come off. And a bit more there as well, surprisingly. Unless that's meant to be there. I don't think that is it? No, it's not. No, that's got to come off. That bit of flashing there. Yeah, so we're going to get out, do some exercise tomorrow, folks, because the weather is meant to be quite good. So I think should be able to get you a nice urban exploration video if we can. Should be good, shouldn't it? Because I've been wanting to do one for a while now, but I haven't. My friend got a hold of me earlier on, and he said that he's discovered a couple derelict properties. So they're on the list. The thing is, right, if we are going to go out doing urban exploration, then I'm going to do it by myself, folks. So there's nobody at risk of bumping into anyone with the potential of passing on the you-know-what. So I've been I've been editing my drone flight that I did, and it's down at Godolphin Hill, and I've just got a little bit more editing to do, and I think that will be suitable for release. So we took off from public land near the engine house there and flew up and around and back. So I think if I can get this last bit sorted, it should be about a 10-minute video there. So we're going to release that before the weekend, hopefully. And I've got a couple of explorers that I need to do by myself. Sounds good. I can't really do much at the moment. Waiting to see a spine specialist before I can venture out. Oh, crikey, yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty serious. Yeah, Mum had her injection today of the vaccine. So she's in her room chilling out at the moment. But I don't think I'll have the injection for a while yet because of my age. Well, I'm older than you, aren't I, mate? So hopefully my son will go back to school before too long, because we've been homeschooling at the moment, folks. And
hopefully.
Well, because you've been a pain in the ass. No, I'm joking. No, he's a good kid, really. You know, it's just it's this situation, folks, isn't it? You know, so much of it gets on your wick. Does it click together, or has it got to be glued?
Some bits have to be glued.
Some bits, right? Okay.
But I just need it to be painted before I can do anything.
All right.
Painted and the decals.
Well, no, we need to glue it together first, then paint it,
and then decals.
And then decals. That's what I'm doing with this. Look, I'm gluing it all together first, and then paint it, and then the decals. I don't know if I think I showed you, folks, but we got a new camera now, just for well, it's okay for doing video. It films in 1080p, and it's waterproof, and it's made by a well-known company called Kodak. And our old camera that I had the grand plan to try and convert it to night vision, but because it was so fiddly, I ended up making an absolute balls up with it. So there's the. I don't know. That light's probably too bright, isn't it? There's that one, folks. It's got an optical zoom and it's waterproof. Excuse me. 15 meters, which is 50 feet, and it's got all the things that you would want on it, really. It's got like the screen at the back and what have you. It's got an optical zoom, which is all built in, but the most important thing about it is it's completely waterproof, folks, up to 50 feet, which is perfect because, as we all know, we get a lot of rain down here in Cornwall. And we're getting a boat later this year. Yes, it's a cool camera. It's not got a massive amount of optical zoom on it, but it's got enough for what I need, basically. So yeah, it does record in 1080p, but the main thing that I wanted it for was for pictures, for putting on the interwebs and what have you, Facebook and Instagram and all that. We bought the case to go with it, so it's pretty good. Yes, yeah, it was really good for filming such things like that. But the only downside filming with that is you've got to have a tripod. And well, we've got a tripod. We've got one right here, folks, as you can see. So yeah, I did ages back with our older camera. We used it to film the sunset out St Agnes Way, and that was really, really good. And that one was a 25 optical zoom, which was amazing. I think that's about 5 or something like that, which is, it's okay. It's okay, but it's not as good as some of the other ones out there. But you don't need to spend loads of money. Mind you, that was 130 quid, which is enough, to be honest. You know.
Lost signal.
Lost signal. Oh dear, that's not good.
How long can it just be in, if you put it in a sink, how long will it survive?
Well, until I take it out.
What, forever?
Well, virtually, yeah, as long as it doesn't go any deeper than 50 feet, like, you know. So we've had some new stickers made, folks. You might have seen them. Can't get them now. Where are they?
Not for what you've done.
Here we are, I've got them.
New sticker folk.
So basically it says KernoEXP crew at youtube.com. We had a load of them made up. This is what we're going to have the t-shirts done. So we're going to have a small thing on the front like that, and we're going to have it quite big on the back. Should be good. So whenever it's suitable, I will stick them on locations where we've been. Obviously some people don't like that, but you know, it's only a sticker at the end of the day, and eventually it will just come off, so it's all good. I did send some up to a couple of friends up along, so in the future, once we're out of this lockdown, if anybody wants any, I can drop some at Eastpool Mine, and because I do volunteer there, as you may know, and if anybody wants any, just say behind the till who you are and my name and what have you, and you can get them for free, you know, if you want any. So there we are.
Basically a good one.
Yeah. Right. I don't think I'm going to be building this anymore now, folks, for today. We've been on half an hour odd, so I'm going to think about heading off now. So we will be back again, either with this archived drone video or a urban explorer by myself, of course. So I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. I'm slowly getting used to doing live stream, folks. I'll get more professional as time goes on. But as they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's so true, isn't it? So I bid you cheers and gone, and we'll be back again very soon. Look after yourselves, and thank you, A Bird in the Hand, for your comments. That's brilliant. And yeah, we'll be back again Friday or Saturday doing another live stream. Anyway, see you later. Cheers and gone.